So in Florence, Italy, during the Renaissance, the mayor of Florence had a problem. He had this big block of marble, which was really valuable in the day. Lots of sculptors wanted it. Unfortunately for the mayor, an amateur had drilled a hole through the marble and had ruined it. And he asked a lot of sculptors, and they all said, it's over, we can't use it. And so the mayor put it into storage. Until he had an idea. He thought, I'm going to ask Michelangelo to see what he can do with this. Michelangelo, 26 at the time, was the most famous sculptor in all of Italy. He came to Florence, talked with the mayor, looked at the marble and said, I see something in this that I can do. See, great sculptors, they don't just sculpt something. They have a vision of what's inside the marble, and they simply release it. In my life, 3 major areas have sculpted me into the person I am. Number 1 is my family. I have about 75 first cousins. My mom is one of 13, my dad's one of 8. So they've always been my best friends, we've always grown up together, and we've always had a great time. And it's been a huge part of my life. The second part was my mission. Growing up, I was not a sporty person, and I didn't have an instrument. So I never really mastered anything. But when I was in my mission, I went to Spain, and I learned Spanish. And something about learning a language, something about learning something that was so difficult in the beginning, that you had to work and work and work and struggle and cry and fall asleep because you're so tired, your brain doesn't work anymore, and then you finally get it. Something about mastering a subject just changes you, and that's what it did for me. The third area is politics. Huge in my family for some reason. When I was 10 years old, my Uncle Austin he ran for school board, and my parents dropped me off at the polling site, and they came and picked me up at 6. I can't even imagine leaving a 10-year-old somewhere all day by himself. My line was simple, it was 5 words, vote for my Uncle Austin, and with my little sign there. And the people kept asking, where are your parents, where are your parents? It's just the way it was in my family. I worked for my Uncle Austin school board, he lost. My Uncle Matt school board, he won. My Uncle Matt state rep, he lost. My dad, town council, he won. Governor Mitch Daniels, he won. He wanted to be governor, McIntosh, he lost. And then Joe McGinnis for mayor, he won. Mitt Romney, nominee for the Republican Party, he won. For president, he lost. Marco Rubio, nominee, he lost. So if you add all of those up, the campaigns I worked on, it's about 50% winning ratio. So if you ever want to run for something, call me, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. Not great, but that's what I can do. Michelangelo was able to use the block of marble. In fact, he turned it in to David. The fact is that if we have a vision for what we can become, before we start, we can be sculpted into anything.